tell me what to say.
Intima, 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 Intima.
Hello and welcome to another exciting new episode of City is Nibbage with SbRebrown and
Gourmet Pens.
Gourmet Pens, Intima, Gourmet Pens, Gourmet Pens.
In case we have not hinted at enough at what Serious Nibbage will be seriousing today, we will be nibbaging the Monteverde Intima?
The pink one.
That's a good question. What is it?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Unfortunately, we shall not be answering it in this episode because we do not know the
it
answer.
seems like a short version of intimate, but intima. I guess intima.
Well, we can call it Intima. And I have a
Intima.
sort of glottal stop at the...
This pen was sent for review, and then also to give away to you by Goulet Pen. So thank you.
Pen. No, wait. Anyway.
This is the neon pink version.
It's very pink.
It's very pink, and it comes with a stub nib. Stub. And, okay, so first impressions. Shall you begin?
Yes.
Sir.
Well, my first impressions were... I cannot deny that this is a slightly girly pen. It's this particular finish, I mean. It's rather small, and it's undeniably pink. This is really, really pink. Yeah, I know you like that. Very pink, very well, small, but nice, nicely made.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's well done, well performed. So my first impressions were actually quite good, including writing. But we'll come back to that.
Okay, so I don't have the box again, but to show you, and I'm not going to show it to you. But it was okay. It was just a regular clamshell box, not very exciting. My first impression was a little mixed. I was very excited about the pen because I do think it's beautiful. I love the hot pink, bubblegum pink swirls with the black trim contrast. I think it's really nice, you know. But in the packaging, you receive this, and you're like, oh yeah, I get ink cartridges along with a converter. That's really exciting. Then you open the box to find you receive 2 cartridges.
Instead of the 5 or 6.
Instead of the, I think, 6 that should fit in here, at least.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, well, why did they send a box? I mean, why does Monteverde put a box in here?
Instead of 2.
Instead of just 2
loose
cartridges? So the box smells like matches. Anyway, that's kind of silly. I don't know. But anyway. That's not a huge deal. My, first impressions were very excited because I really like how the pen looks. Oh. Okay. Okay. What makes it special? What makes it special?
What makes it special is it's a Monteverde pen and it's pink. I don't think it has anything really that... It's not a limited edition.
No.
It's not a...
No.
It's nice that they offer the stub nibs. It's nice that they are number 6. And it is nice that you can buy Monteverde nibs separately. So you can easily
You could also probably
expand your collection of nibs for this pen and just...
Well, you actually can put other number 6 nibs on here, so...
Yeah, that too, but I mean, Monteverde is one of those few brands that actually sells
Yes.
nibs to the end user directly, which
Right.
I think is very cool.
Right.
Now, what was your writing experience like?
Do you want to talk about your writing experience first?
Sure. Well, it was nice. It's a nice stub. It writes. It is one of the black coated nibs, and I think typically that removes a little bit of the smoothness. It's not tipped, so you know.
Sorry, the camera keeps looking at my face.
The coating. I'll block out your face. The coating makes it a little bit less smooth than I think it would have been without the coating.
But it's fairly
you're talking
marginal.
about microns, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's a very, very minor difference. But it was nice. I also found it to be a pretty comfortable section. It's all a bit small, but it's a decently shaped section, and it writes well. The feet kept up well, so I had no complaints about the writing experience.
Yeah, likewise. I really enjoyed the nib. I'm actually glad that they used the number 6 nib and not something smaller, because if you look at that,
yeah, that's a good point.
it just looks good.
Yeah.
I think I think a lot of companies would have gone one nib size smaller, so to a number 5, which would have worked, but I think this makes the pen
Yeah.
look a little
Yeah.
cooler.
It does.
The nib was very pleasant, really nice line variation. No problems with skipping, hard starting. It's a little more. I'm trying to. I can't show this because I'm just seeing if I could describe to you how soft it is, but it's not soft. It's quite firm. Writing experience, yes. Very nice nib. I actually really enjoyed this nib. It's really cool. For me, this pen is really comfortable. Very nice size. It's kind of bigger here, like thicker here, and then tapers a bit, so it just fits really nicely. The section is really comfortable. There is a this thing here is a bit sharp, but for me, I'm nowhere near it. If you hold your pen higher up, you'll feel it, but don't hold your pen higher up then. Section is so comfortable. If you need to post, it can post. It is secure, and it's really not like overly long. I think for someone with your hand size, it'd be fine. But yeah, I was really pleased with this
Pleasantly
one.
surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree. What do you love about it?
Did I not just ramble enough?
Well, what I love about it is the color is very bright, which I think is nice. And even though this is not necessarily my preferred color, you have to admit
Isn't it?
it's not. It's very bright. It's very nice. It definitely stands out. And I think that is one of the nice things of Monteverde. They do have very nice materials.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice patterns, and that's a very cool thing.
Yeah.
And I like that about it. I think it's very cool. It will definitely, I mean, even in a shirt pocket or something, it will definitely stand out. What about you?
Yeah. Well, I think the color is beautiful. It's shimmery.
Shimmery.
Let me see.
Shimmery.
It's really nice, and I think the black trim it gives it nice contrast.
Yeah.
I really like the shape of this clip.
Yeah, it works well too.
Yeah, with the little
ski slope
thing here
thing.
at the end, it's really cool. Nice and springy. Nice nib, super comfortable section. It comes with a converter. It comes with 2 ink cartridges. Oh, thank you.
Well, what the cool thing about that is that one is blue and one's black. So you do get 2 different ones. Okay, moving on. What do you not
yeah.
like about it?
What do I not like about it? Well,
I'll tell you what makes me a little nervous as you think. Is that alright?
Yeah.
There is no center band or anything, and this does post, and it makes me a little nervous that this will crack.
But
at
it's
some
not
point.
super thin.
It is not super thin, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But it still makes me a bit nervous. Also, I am not too sure about these black things. I think this pen would have been extremely cool if everything that you see here that's black would have been the same material. I think that would have been a bit more balanced. Because the black is kind of... if they're
Yeah.
going for a girly look here, I think this is
But
not
maybe
the way
this
to
is
do
the thing.
it.
Maybe they weren't going for a girly look.
Yeah, maybe they weren't. And I mean, of course, you also have a black nib, so the section and the black nib do match very well. So that is cool again.
Yeah. And one thing with this black trim is, I mean, this is not the most high-end trim, right? So, let me see if I can show you. Around, you can already see it starting to chip. So, around this section there. So that is something to consider. It's not... It's probably not going to happen to the entire thing, but I think points that get touched a lot, hit a lot, are going to start to do that. That's the only spot I've noticed it. Otherwise, the rest of it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's really well put together, really nicely made. I mean, there's no giant gaps. There's no blobs in the resin. I think it's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a well-designed pen, and it's $56.
Yep,
at
$56.
gouletpens.com.
Yep.
So it is not an ultra-expensive pen either. It's I mean, it's not... It's
And it
not
does come in other
expensive,
colors. So, I
Yeah.
mean, if you like the shape of it and stuff,
but not the color.
but not the color. And also different nibs.
Now, question
yeah.
is, would you buy it?
Yeah, I would. I would buy this color, and I would. I really like it.
One thing I also like about it is that I have definitely used some Monteverde nibs that were extremely dry out of the box, and this one wrote well, didn't need any adjusting. I think that's very good. I probably would not buy it just for the reason that, I mean, this specific finish is too pink for me, but also the pen is a bit too small for me. I don't, but that's, you know, that's just personal preference, of course. I do think it is a very good deal for what you get. It's a nice material. It's a nice nib, and it's well made, so I do think it is a fairly priced pen, for sure.
I think it's really nice.
Now, is it, or is it not? Serious nib.
The meter, not serious, very serious, and some kind of scale that has no numbers because this is not an exact science. I'm gonna put it about here.
Yeah, I would put it there too.
I mean, it's not it's not like this is my Grail pen or something, but I think. It's very pretty. I think it is decently made. In terms of its function, I mean, things like the clip works.
Yeah.
It's comfortable in hand. It can be posted usably. I really like the section. You get cartridges and a converter, and the nib is really nice, and it's number 6, so you can put something else on there.
Yeah.
So I think it's, and I also don't think it's insanely expensive. I mean, if you are into Bic Crystal pens still, this is insanely expensive. And that's fine, because I have those too, don't worry. But I don't think it's too bad.
No, I don't think so either.
I think this is a really good pen for yourself, but also to get people hooked, you know? Because it's also a number 6, you can also put a different nib on there for them, so it has a lot of potential.
It's fun.
Also, it's so pretty.
It's fun.
So pretty.
Now, imagine you have $56 to spend, but you don't want this pen. What would you get?
Well, an alternative, which I have right here,
You happen to have that right there.
because we have just serious Nibbage to this, is the Conklin Duragraph.
Yeah.
Now this one is 44, so it is a bit lower, but is also
nice
available with a stub. Also very pretty finish.
Yeah.
Bigger,
Yeah, definitely
but
bigger.
that's an option. You can get the TWSBI, I think the 580 is about 55.
Yeah, I think so. That would be an option. Otherwise, TWSBI Eco.
TWSBI Eco for sure.
You can get
a Lamy Studio,
Lamy Studio.
which I think would offer you similar features.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like a replaceable nib, a converter, a nice body.
And
There's always things in the lower range, like
yeah,
the
like
Safari.
maybe a lower end Parker, like the Urban, I think, or maybe the IM.
The Urbans are pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I find those, and they're quite comfortable too.
So-
Again, similar features.
Yeah, there are some options, but on those on Parkers you will not get a stub like this.
Right.
So that would be a little bit more restricted nib options.
Yeah, but if you're not really into stubs or
Now,
just like round nibs.
what's the good news?
The good news is you can win this pen right here. Oh, I shouldn't be allowed.
I have to live with this.
Oh my god. Okay. What should we make them do? First of all, please give us a thumbs up if you like us. That's always nice.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah. Then we know that, you like it.
Maybe people should describe their favorite pink object. What is your favorite pink object?
I have a feeling this is going to go into weird places.
Well, that's
However,
always fun.
Leave a comment down below.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
us know what your favorite pink object is. And this giveaway is open worldwide. We will stop accepting entries in 72 hours. We will reply to the winning entry, so make sure you are replyable too. So you're not like set to private or something.
You do not have to post your address or email address on.
No, it's just so
Not
that your
required.
profile is not blocked or
Yes.
something. Or like hidden, private. And we will select someone and we will let you know.
And we'll send you the pen if you win.
It's very nice.
It is nice.
I'm still holding the Giraffe. Ta-da! So thank you again to Goulet Pens for sending this one
Yes,
to
thank
review.
you.
And you can thank them for giving it away to you. Wait, for giving us this pen to give to you. And I'm going to shut up now.
We hope this was useful,
Serious pen.
and we will gladly see you later.
Yes. We will see you next time.
Bye bye.